Hello my beautiful bitterroots and welcome to my channel, and today I have my candle update for you all. I know I'm late, but yeah, so I didn't get through too much Scentsy this time around. I did finish the pomegranate ice. This is one of the old bars of Scentsy. They don't make them in this shape anymore, and as you can see, there's like some of the oils left in there. And so the pomegranate ice was nice. I would definitely repurchase it. Then we have this autumn sunset, and this is the two little tester things. These things have been burning in my Scentsy for a very long time. This scent just does not want to go away. So the autumn sunset I was actually scared of because I was thinking it was going to be too cinnamony smell, but it smells very good. It's, you know, it's very inviting, and it's got like a fall note in with it, like a apple or a pear or something like that. But it smells really good, and I used up both of these little testers. I actually had 3 of these, but I dropped this, so I think the other one is floating around here somewhere. But there was 3 of these little sample sizes of these. Next, let's go with and then in this box, I had 12 votives in there, and I used up all 12 votives this time around. I burned them all up. So a lot of them were extremely old, so they were leaving like tar, like soot on the outside of my glasses. So I was definitely happy to burn up all of these. They needed to go. So 12 votives were burned up. This thing smelled good, but I will not repurchase it just because I thought that this little container was super cute. It's a handmade candle. This is in the scent, her take on Love Spell. Now the problem I have with this is, look at how much wax is in this container. Only about half of it was actually burned before it hit that metal piece, and then it was done for. Because this was such a short candle, I only had like 3 hours of burn life to it before it died out on me. And I was quite upset because I love the scent of this Love Spell. So what I think I'll end up doing is putting this in my Scentsy warmer, just putting it in the jar, in the thing, and warming it up and trying to use up the rest of the scent. But yeah, I would not repurchase from, I don't know, maybe I might in a tall candle form, but something small like this I will not repurchase because I just feel like I didn't even remotely get my money's worth. This is she was charging $6 for this candle. And I think I may have got $2 out of it because there's so much wax left in this thing. So I'm quite disappointed. No, thank you. I had 2 of these Glade. These were the Sweet Treats thing. Now, I ended up having to scrape these things out. They smelled really good and they filled up my whole house, but the candle burned so low that it started tunneling. And I will insert a picture here of the tunneling. Now, I'm not meaning like lighting it for an hour, blowing it out, lighting again, blowing it out. I had these lit for 6 hours minimum, and there was still tunneling going on. So you'll see in the photo that these were tunneling. I ended up scraping these suckers out and putting them in my Scentsy warmer so I can still enjoy the scent because the scent filled up my whole house. But the flame was really tiny, and then it tunneled like crazy. So I would not repurchase these. No way, no how. These Glade candles, they're just not good. They're just not good candles. And then I burned 3 big candles. This one was one that I bought at Target, and this is Nature's Wick, and this is pumpkin nutmeg. Now this smelled fantastic, and this had the wood burning wick in there. Now with this wood burning wick, you would have crackling and popping and little things of shooting little fire things would come out. So that was kind of unnerving just because they use that cedar, was it cedar? It's a wooden wick. So yeah, it would crackle, it would pop. It was kind of unnerving with that, but this smelled really good. But the problem is This burned out on its own, and the candle, there's still this much wax in the bottom of this. But what I am gonna do is, I love this jar. I don't know if you can see, but there's pumpkins and leaves and all that stuff. So I'm going to dig out the wax, and then I'm gonna put in maybe, like, I see those little candle, fake little candle things. I think I'll probably throw some in there, or throw a different candle in there, because I really loved this when it was lit up. These little pumpkins and stuff would just glow, and it was so beautiful. So I'm gonna keep the jar for sure and repurpose it, but I would probably buy this candle again. And the pumpkin nutmeg smells so fantastic. I would probably repurchase this again. I just felt like I needed to be like right next to it while it was burning. And then I had a head-to-head. I have a Bath & Body Works candle in mahogany teakwood. This is one you can buy in the cleaning section at Walmart. This is 719 Walnut Avenue, and this is mahogany driftwood. And I was told that these were a dupe for each other. This is a $5 candle. This is a $22 candle. I got this half off, of course, but even with half off, you know, it's still. Now, this had amazing scent throw. It smelled amazing. It was more manly. This one smelled really good, but it was a little bit sweeter, but the scent was they were both very similar, but different at the same. I mean, I would consider this a dupe because the scent was similar enough, but this was just a little bit sweeter. This one was a little bit more of like a musky, manly smell. If I would definitely repurchase both. This one had a longer burn life, and the candle, this one actually burned really well. I mean, it burned to, I mean, there's really not much left before they burned out. So this candle, I've had wax be clear up in here. So this one burned very, very well for Bath & Body Works, because they tend not to burn very well. This one had about 6 hours of burn life more than what this one did. This one is actually all cleaned out. It burned itself out, and because I want to reuse this container, I had went in and wiped it all out when it was still melted. But yeah, I would consider this to be like a 75% dupe. I'd consider this about 75% dupe. It's pretty dupeable. It's pretty close. I definitely liked the mahogany teakwood better than the mahogany driftwood, but I liked them both. They were nice. I would definitely repurchase both of them. So if you want a dupe for this, this is a 75% dupe, and it has a little bit longer burn life to it. So that is the end of my project candle. I will insert in here what I've used up so far and what I have left to use. My goal is to use 50% of what I have. I'm pretty sure I've come close to that in my candles. My Scentsy, on the other hand, takes a while because Scentsy lasts a long time. So it takes me a while to get through Scentsy. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.